Alright guys, it's Jerningham here. You know Nicola Sturgeon, she's the Scottish independence lady. Now, the UK has left the European Union today, which is great, but some of the Scottish people didn't want to leave the European Union. They had a referendum ages ago, and they decided to remain, or whatever, and now they want another referendum. Now, Jeremy Corbyn, in my opinion, made us have a second referendum in the UK, and the people's vote. That's all Jeremy Corbyn kept asking for in his Labour Party, and we had to go along with it. Like Theresa May and Gordon Brown and Tony Blair, they tried to get a Brexit deal through, and then now they're saying Tony Blair and Gordon Brown wanted to be in Labour. The people say a lot of things, but I just think it's taking the piss, in my opinion, put it mildly, that why would Scotland want to go from the UK when the UK is joined to Scotland, so is England, but Northern Ireland's got its own country. But, you know, some people don't want to leave Scotland. They want to be a part of the UK. Some Scottish people want to be a part of the UK. Now, that Nicola Sturgeon woman wants another referendum in Scotland, which some people may agree and say, fair enough, it's okay, and people will say it's taking the piss. They did that in England with Jeremy Corbyn. Now she's doing the same thing that Nicola Sturgeon woman as Jeremy Corbyn did. Another people's vote and a second referendum. That's why the UK people have left the EU, because we're sick and tired of going back and back and back again. We made our minds up in 2016, and now other countries want to do the same. It just seems a bit selfish, in my opinion. We wanted to leave, so we left now, and it took us all these years to leave, and I'm happy we've actually left the European Union. I'm not trying to be horrible and mean. I get a bit fed up when people want to have another people's vote and another referendum. We've already voted. That's what annoys me. Makes me quite angry, and I'm sure a lot of other people would understand why I'm so frustrated. Now, if Scotland do get their own independence back, it means they'll be in the EU. Half of Northern Ireland is in the EU. Well, sorry, not saying half of Northern Ireland. Some, Northern Ireland and the UK and Scotland have left the EU, but the other part of Ireland is in the EU. Southern Ireland, I think. Like I say, if the Scottish people decide to go back in the EU, then I reckon there'll be more people going into Scotland, like illegal immigrants, or more people, I don't know. I don't even sound like I'm being horrible, but I'm much not. There's a lot of illegal immigrants that have come to the UK because they don't want to be in a country of war, and I can understand that. They want to get on with their lives, be happy and make money, and get food in the belly and have a happy life, which I can understand that. But there's only so many people we can have in the UK and any other part of Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. This is why we've left in some kind of reason as well. You can only help lots of people. There's only some people. You can't help everybody. I mean, like I say, Australia and America have got a visa thing, so you need a visa to get there in their country, obviously. Nobody can just sneak over there because they can probably get sent back. Like the Mexicans and the border in America, it's all daft in my opinion. I mean, everybody wants to be happy. I can understand that, but why would this woman want to? Scotland's their own country, so is Wales and Northern Ireland. But the thing is, it annoys me. I can't fathom in my brain, and I don't know if everybody else can. Why would they want a second referendum and a people's vote when they've already done it? They've already made their mind up. It's like they're going back on themselves, in my opinion. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm happy we've had our referendum. We've left now. We've done what we've had to have done. Jeremy Corbyn's backing down, which is great, because he got on my bloody nerves. Apparently, Jeremy Corbyn wants to leave the EU. I think that's a load of rubbish anyway. He teamed up with Theresa May with her deal, because nobody would have backed Theresa May's deal, but now we're leaving, so we're laughing. And some people would disagree with this video and think, well, if you leave the EU, it can increase the risks of war. You know what I mean? Anyway, hope you've all enjoyed this video, guys. I'm sorry if it's been a bit confusing, but thank you, Jeremy. Peace.